Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, we're going to learn how to encrypt and decrypt a file using Python in the simplest way possible. By the end of this video, you'll be able to protect your text files with just a few lines of code. So let's get started. We'll be using a basic encryption method where we shift each character by a specific key value. Let's go step by step. Let's create a function called Encrypt text. Pass the parameters, text, and a key. Inside the function, we'll create an empty string variable, encrypted text, where we'll store generated encrypted text of the file. Now we'll run a for loop for the text. For char in text, encrypted text, plus equals ordinal of char plus key, and convert this whole into char. We'll discuss the logic after completing the function. In the last step, we'll return the encrypted text variable. Here's what's happening. We define a function, encrypt text, that takes in a text string and a key. We initialize an empty string called encrypted text. We loop through each character in the text, convert it to its ASCII value using ORD function, shift it by the key value, and then convert it back to a character using char function. Finally, we return the encrypted text. Now, let's look at the decrypt text function. It's the exact opposite of the encryption function. Let's copy the whole encrypt text function and paste it right here. Change the name of function to decrypt text. Also change the name of encrypted text variable. Change everywhere we written encrypted text to decrypted text. After this, the most important part is, instead of adding the key, we subtract it to get back the original text. Simple, right? Now, let's move on to file encryption. Let's create a function called encrypt file. Give it parameters, file name, and key. With open, pass the file name parameter, mode should be R+, which allows us to read and write. Open as file. Content equals file.read. This contains the data of the file. File.seek at 0. This brings the current file pointer to the start. File.write. Here we have to pass the function encrypt text. Pass the parameters, content, and key. Here we encrypt the content using our encrypt text function. Lastly, file.truncate. We overwrite the file with the encrypted text and truncate it to remove any leftover content. And our one more last step is to leave a print statement after the function done. Print. Use the F strings. File. Inside the curly brackets, file name. Encrypted successfully. This message lets the user know that the function has done. Now the final function we have to create is decrypt file. So, copy the previous encrypt file function. Let's paste it here. Now, we have to just change some names. Change the function name to decrypt file. File.write. Decrypt text function. File name decrypted successfully. This follows the same steps as encrypt file function, but instead of encrypting, we decrypt the file content back to its original form. Now it's time to run our script. But before, we have to call a function. If both-sided double underscore name equals to both-sided double underscore main. Let's encrypt our file first. Encrypt file. Pass the file name. And a key, let's say 5. Let's run the program. So it encrypts the file successfully. Let's see that file in action. You can see it's encrypted. Let's decrypt the file. Copy this and paste it. Change encrypt file to decrypt file. And comment out the encrypt function. Let's run this. So it decrypts successfully. Let's see that file in action. It's back in the original form. And there you have it. You now know how to encrypt and decrypt files in Python using a simple character shifting technique. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what project you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching.